Hi Scholars, I'm Mrs. Kohle and welcome back for day 2 of summer snacks. So today is our first wacky Wednesday of the summer and it is Crazy Hat and Hair Day. Now if you have attended ESY in the past, you know that usually on Wednesdays we give you guys an extra little treat with lunch. So today, since I can't pass out popsicles to everyone, we're gonna learn how to make homemade popsicles. Let's give it a try. So to make popsicles, what you're gonna need is your favorite juice, and this can really be any juice. I'm using apricot mango, but you could use apple juice, grape juice, cranberry juice, anything, or even fruit purees. You can blend up your own smoothie and do that. The first way I'm going to show you is super simple. All you're gonna do is take an ice cube tray, popsicle molds, you could use little Dixie cups, and you're just going to put the juice into the mold and put it in the freezer. So once your juice is in your mold of choice, which a tip, when things freeze, they get bigger, so try not to fill it to the tippy top. Leave a little bit of room for it to expand. A way to get sticks in your popsicle, so it's on a stick, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is put some plastic wrap over the top of your ice cube tray. Once you have plastic wrap over your ice cube tray, you can take toothpicks and stick them right through the middle. And that way it'll be easier for them to stay sticking up instead of just falling over in the liquid. As you can see, for me it was a bit of a failure because I have a very shallow ice cube tray, but if you have a regular deeper ice cube tray, they should stick up straight. Once your popsicle sticks are in, you can go ahead and move the tray to the freezer, and you'll want them to freeze for at least 6 hours, but overnight will be good to be safe. So now you know how to make super simple ice pops, but there's another way to do it. So with the juice, you're basically just making juice ice cubes, which can be really tasty and delicious, but you won't have that same texture that a regular popsicle will have, where you can kind of chew into it. It'll be rock solid. So to get a popsicle with a texture a little bit more like a store-bought popsicle, we're going to need a little bit more sugar in it, because the sugar will help lower the freezing point and keep it from freezing as hard. Obviously, we can't just mix sugar into the juice because it won't dissolve, so we're going to start out by making a simple syrup. To make a simple syrup, we're going to take a 1/3 cup of water and a 1/3 cup of sugar in a small pot. Mix it up. Whoops. And we are going to heat this on medium heat until the sugar dissolves and it starts to bubble a little bit. So once the sugar is all dissolved and you start to get little bubbles, your simple syrup is done. Turn off the heat and let it cool down to room temperature. Once your simple syrup is cool, you're going to add it to 2 cups of your favorite juice. Once you have your juice and sugar solution ready to go, you're going to pour it into your popsicle molds, your cups, your ice cube trays, whatever you're using. Again, remember not to fill it all the way to the top, because when things freeze, they expand. Put your sticks into the pops. And these are ready for the freezer. Freeze them at least 6 hours, but overnight to be on the safe side. So now that the popsicles have been in the freezer for a couple days, let's take a closer look at how they turned out. So right here you have the only juice popsicle from my ice cube tray. And here is the one that has the juice along with the simple syrup. And if you're using popsicle molds, the easiest way to get them out is to run them under a little bit of hot water first. So let's see what the difference between these is. So the only juice one is really hard. It's got a little bit of softness to it, but this one, the fork goes right through. And again, that's because the sugar syrup that we added lowers the freezing point of the juice so that it is able to stay softer in the freezer. And if you added even more sugar to it, it wouldn't freeze at all. It would kind of be like a slushy and it wouldn't come out like a popsicle. So thanks again for joining me. I'll be back every Wednesday with a new frozen treat since I can't give popsicles to everyone every Wednesday. But we do have a Wacky Wednesday popsicle raffle. So make sure you participate in the Wacky Wednesday theme, which this week is Crazy Hat and Hair Day. And one person from every class will win some freeze pops. So you might not even have to make your own. But I hope you all had a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.